What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. Got Ryan and Abby.
Yo!
Abby's, there's Ryan, waving. Abby's working on fixing some N64 controllers. We got all the little parts that go inside to repair the joysticks, so that's what she's working on. We have at least that entire tub that they need to be fixed.
Have other issues than like the stick replacements. Like this one, it says that it was untested, so I'm gonna have to have Ryan test it.
Yeah. We do have a couple trade-ins to show you guys from this morning so far. The first one, we got a box and manual only for Pokemon Fire Red. It is the player's choice one, and it is kind of worn. It's got like some crushing on the sides and everything. It's kind of hard to see in the bag, but yeah, it's not in amazing condition. Complete goes for about 170 to 200. A cartridge is like 40-50 bucks, so hopefully 110 is a good enough price for someone to bite. And then we have a second trade in here. We have some PlayStation 2 games. Medal of Honor Frontline, not exciting. And we have Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2. Prices on these seem to be going up a little bit. Price charts is not accurate. For whatever reason, it's trying to say that the first one sealed is like $55. That's not true. I think it's counting the Digital Devil Saga like box set. And then we have some Nintendo Switch games. And there's a customer. So the Switch games are Iconoclast, which is a limited run game. We have Mercenaries Wings, The False Phoenix, Mercenaries Saga Chronicles, and Darksiders War Master Edition. This is the first print with the black spine. Pretty cool stuff. Just got another little trade in here, guys. Not the N64, obviously. There was an N64 traded in. It was just the console. No jumper pack, no lid, no cables, no controllers. It did come with Lego Racers. And then we have a couple microphones here, PlayStation Move controller, PS1 memory card, Wii Motion Plus adapter, Game Boy, original Game Boy Color, link cable, DS Lite charger, and then the last item was, I think Ryan moved it over here, yes. A wired Xbox 360 controller, a black one. So nothing too special. This guy's brought some stuff in before. This is what was kind of left over like out of his garage. So I didn't want to kind of like, pass on stuff. I passed on a lot of it because stuff was really dirty or it was broken, had rips in the cables. There was another N64 that had a huge chunk of plastic missing out of it. We passed on that. But still pretty good stuff. It sounds like he either has more or can find more. I'm not sure what he does for work, but he was like, so you're interested in like any Nintendo cartridges, right? And I said, yep. And he's like, all right, I'll keep my eye out for them. So we'll see what happens. And we have another trade. This worn silver SP. This is marked as worn in our system. And obviously when customers come in, they can physically see. It still works perfectly fine. It's marked down a little bit. And then it also came with Final Fantasy Legend. It did not come with a charger, but we have extra, so that's not a big deal. The guy that traded this in, he took store credit. He put the money towards a black Nintendo DS Lite because he still has another SP. He said he has a 101, so he's keeping that. That's why he didn't have a charger with this. And then he wanted to be able to play DS games as well. So he grabbed a DS Lite. Pretty cool stuff. All right, guys, we are closed now. Last trade-ins that I haven't showed you guys yet. We have two white Wii consoles here. This one's a little yellowed, but they both work. And then the rest of the stuff is right here. Then we have some packages to open. So we have Wild 9, Gran Turismo 3, Brute Force, and Time Crisis 3. And then some 3DS games. We have Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon, Super Mario 64 DS, Ocarina of Time 3D, Super Mario 3D Land, Animal Crossing New Leaf, and Pokemon Sun. We have a disc-only copy of Doom for the Saturn, Robotech Battle Cry with no manual, Destroy All Humans 2, Wii Fit, Guitar Hero 3, and Wii Sports. So these were all disc-only, and we had cases for them. Except for Wii Sports, we got this case only, but already had a disc. And then obviously the Doom we do not have a case for. And then we have Battletoads Double Dragon for the Super Nintendo. This one is marked down quite a bit because of the condition of the box. There's a rip up here. There's sticker residue on the front. There's like creasing and crushing and stuff on most sides. and there's a sticker right there. So it's not pretty, but it is complete. The manual is also kind of worn. And then we have Turtles in Time for the Super Famicom, and we got one of these in that collection from yesterday as well. So it's crazy to get a second one traded in. It has an A written on the back, which I think will probably come off, and then it has like a little bit of creasing right down here. Other than that, it's in pretty good shape. It is complete. I can't believe the price on these. I tried to market at like a decent price. Some of them are selling for like $200 or so. A lot of them were selling in like the $170, $180 range. I just don't know how many people are going to be interested in something like this. So I don't know. I priced it at $150. If this one ends up selling pretty quick, I'll probably price the other one a little bit higher, which was right there. So that is pretty much all I have for the trade-ins, but I do have these two packages that we're going to open now. I'm here alone now. It's actually 8 p.m. Ryan and Abby left a while ago, and I haven't eaten all day, so as soon as we closed, I ate my food. Now I'm going to open these, and then I'm going to try to get some stuff entered into the system. I think this camera angle works pretty well. This is the same spot that the camera was in when Ryan and I opened the package yesterday, except now I have it tilted. Luckily with the grid wall, you can kind of configure it however you want. I've got it tilted to face me instead of just being straight on like it was yesterday. So I'm going to start with the smaller package here first. This is a box from Japan. This is pretty sure this is an eBay purchase. You guys have probably noticed, but I've been buying a lot more from Japan for my personal collection. A lot of the stuff that I like to collect, I like to try to find in person, but can't do that with everything, unfortunately. And this is one of those items that I would probably never find in person, so I have to go to eBay for it. This is a Japanese exclusive item here. Well, there's a version of it that came out in PAL territories, but it had different packaging and all that. So it's Japanese exclusive packaging, but it's wrapped up really well. It's bubble wrapped, and then it's in like a plastic bag, which is super loud. Sorry for that. All right, so like I said, this is for my collection, and this is the Club Nintendo Mario Edition GameCube controller. The front is kind of pushed in a little bit. You can kind of see there's some creasing down here. Not really a big deal. Overall, looks like it's in pretty good condition. A little dusty on the top. So, Nintendo did a bunch of controllers for the Club Nintendo program in Japan, and I really want to get them all. I had some in my previous collection before I sold everything, and I'd love to get them back. The Mario one is the cheapest and most common. There's also a Luigi one, there's a Wario one, and then there's like a weird like blue and white one that has the Club Nintendo logo on it. And then I believe there's also a Club Nintendo Wavebird. So I mean, you guys have seen, I've been working on the set of Nintendo 64 controllers, complete in box / sealed or whatever, from all regions. Well, at least North America, Australia, and Japan. And so I'm getting close to being finished with the Japanese set, which there's still a few controllers I need, but they're really, really hard to find. And if you can find them, they're like extremely expensive. So I'm looking a little bit more at GameCube controllers now as well, because I really love collecting those ones as well. So this is the first out of that little set. And here's a little cardboard insert. Controller's in there. It's got a little baggie and everything. And that is what the controller looks like. And it's got blue on the back. So really, really cool stuff. I may have purchased the Luigi one. I can't remember, because I made offers on multiple of them, and some people do counter offers, some of them just reject them, whatever it is. But I've made offers on like a ton of controllers, so I'm not sure which, if any, have been accepted. I kind of just do it like whenever I have like a few minutes, I'll just look it up on my phone, see if there's anything newly listed, and then if they have best offer, I make some offers. But yeah, that's a really, really cool controller. Very happy to have it. Now, this box, which you can't see, this box has really good stuff in it. And I know yesterday's vlog was super long. Ryan and I opened the collection packages, and we also had some other eBay packages that we opened, as well as really, really good trade-ins. So, I mean, yesterday's vlog, if you want to see like a bunch of really quality stuff and some rare games, definitely watch yesterday's vlog, but there's more in here. So this is from an eBay listing that my friend Sean sent me, and it's a bunch of high-end stuff, and it was priced pretty well. And then I talked to the guy that I was buying it from, and he said he had some more stuff, so we made a deal for that separately, but he shipped it all together. So looks like everything is packed pretty well. So I'm gonna start with the first little bundle here, and there's a mix of stuff too. It's not all from one console. So first up, this one is actually spoken for. The person who traded in all the really good stuff just the other day is the same person that traded in these today. It's the same guy that traded in a bunch of good stuff last week or 2 weeks ago, and he got the Panzer Dragoon Saga. The stuff that he traded in yesterday, you know, we showed you all the Castlevanias, the Dragon Quest, all that. He used that trade credit to put towards the Magic Knight Ray Earth from yesterday's video. It pretty much covered the whole thing. But that is the only game so far out of the entire collection that has sold. And the only reason I did that is because I already knew that he wanted it before he even traded stuff in, and I wanted to make sure that he got what he wanted. I didn't want to put the collection up and have it sell on a website and then have him have $1,000 in store credit just sitting around. That's not the exact number. I'm rounding. But he wanted that game. That's why he was trading in the stuff. So I pulled that one early and sold it to him. We do not normally do that. I'm sure you guys know that by now. The collection pretty much has to be entered before we can really sell anything. So I put that one game in by itself. I have the buy cost for it that I put on it so that I can take that out of the total. So everything's going to add up perfectly fine. So first little bundle here, we have some NES games. We have Mega Man 6. It's got some end label damage. Life Force. Some of these were from the listing itself, and some of these were ones that I purchased after the fact. Dragon Warrior 2. Kirby's Adventure. Lemmings. And Shatterhand. So, the guy who got the Magic Knight Ray Earth, he has dibs on this one as well. So, he's a regular. He not only obviously trades us really, really good stuff, but he spends a lot of money here too. So, you know, I'm trying to make sure that we take care of him and he gets, you know, what he's looking for. So, he wants the Shatterhand. It's in nearly perfect condition, so he's definitely going to be taking that one. Next up, in this little bundle, it says, he wrote on the thing, it says PS4 and Switch. So there, like I said, there's a pretty good variety. It's not all retro stuff. It's not all Nintendo stuff either. And he packed them really, really well. There we go. All right, so for the Switch, we have a fantastic game, Forager. I love that game. So you've still got the little decals and stuff in there. And then for PlayStation 4, we have a sealed Retro City Rampage DX, but it does have a rip right here. Pretty big rip. And then these are actually all factory sealed. We have Shakedown Hawaii, Mutant Mud's Super Challenge. What is this? Hover. and N++. So I think, yeah, those last 3 are limited run. The other 2 are from V Blank Entertainment. Looks like we have some complete in box games here. The tape. The tape! Alright. 3 boxed games. We have Star Fox for the Super Nintendo. These should all be complete. Bust-A-Move 99 for the N64. This has plastic on the box, but it's definitely not the original plastic. This is way too cellophane-y. Original plastic is not like that. So, Bust-A-Move 99. The box is kind of worn on here. It's like pushed in on the front and the back, causing like these little like rolls, I guess you could call them. It's kind of hard to describe, but like you can feel it along the edge. And then we also have 100% complete. It says Breath of Fire for the Super Nintendo. This looks like it's in pretty good condition too. I'm definitely gonna have to compare this to my personal copy. So super awesome. So far, I think we've only showed one of the games from the actual eBay listing. Everything else so far has been stuff that we made a deal for after the fact. And the Breath of Fire, the Shatterhand, I think is the only one so far from the actual listing. The Breath of Fire was not in that original listing. I'm not sure why. Because that's a pretty good one. Okay, a lot of these are Super Nintendo games. A lot of these are from the listing. So first up, we have Stunt Race FX, the not for resale cartridge. So I'm definitely going to be keeping this one for my collection. The back is not in the best condition, unfortunately. And then I'm pretty sure that I already have one of these in my collection, so these should both be for the store. 2 copies of Ken Griffey's Winning Run, not for resale. This one's in pretty bad condition compared to the other one. And then we also have Mega Man X2. That one was, those so far have all been from the listing. This one was not in the listing, but that is Mario Kart. This one was in the listing, and that is Super Metroid. It's got like some weird damage on the back. Like this weird, like, I don't even know what that is. Weird scratches or something. And then we have a very nice, take it out of this baggie. Definitely looks legit. We have a Mega Man X3, which, if you guys aren't familiar, this is like a $220-ish cartridge, which is crazy. Ryan wanted that one, but he's not going to buy it. He said that he spent way too much money recently, and so he needs to slow down. He wanted the Resident Evil for the Saturn from the collection from yesterday, but even that one, he's like, I can't do it right now. I can't do it. I think my friend Sam wanted that one if Ryan wasn't going to take it. We have more Super Nintendo games here. The way he wrapped them in the bubble wrap is kind of cool. Like, he put one game down and then rolled it over, then put the next game, so none of the games were actually touching each other. They were surrounded in bubble wrap. Alright, some of these need a cleaning for sure, but we have Star Fox, Lost Vikings 2, with some damage, unfortunately, but it's kind of a hard game to find. Another Mario Kart. We have Zelda, Link to the Past, Kirby's Avalanche, and 2 copies of Secret of Evermore. And nothing from that pile right there. None of those were in the eBay listing. Oh, extras, it says. That's pretty cool. He threw in some extras. What is that? I can tell there's like a Super Nintendo game, I think an N64 game, and then something else. Can't really tell what it is. says... Check it out. It says, "Sad Boy with Apple" by local New York City artist Rexy. This is a high quality scan and reprint of an actual photo card from the early 1900s. I hope this brings you a chuckle. That's pretty good. That's awesome. Okay, looks like we have 2 N64 games. We have Star Wars Episode 1 Racer and Our Marines Project Swarm, and then Stunt Race FX. So, shout out to the eBay seller for throwing in some extra. That's pretty cool. I think I told him that I have a store. I actually don't remember if I did or not. But either way, very cool of him to do that. This is the only N64 game that was in the listing, and that is Conker's Bad Fur Day. We have a box and manual for this in stock right now. I will not be completing it with that cartridge, though. It's a pain to do that because we have to take the box and manual out of the system, make sure we know what the buy cost was for it, and then put the complete copy back in, adding the buy cost of this plus the box and manual together. It's just a hassle, and the box and manual that we have is kind of beat up, so I'm not going to put a really nice cartridge with a beat up box. The cartridge will sell quicker than a complete copy would anyway. A lot of tape on this one. Alright, this looks like more NES games in this one. Oh yeah, these ones were definitely the ones from the listing. Some games in here that I have never had. Very happy to get for the store. This is some good stuff. We have Jimmy Connor's Tennis, this is a hard game to find if you guys aren't familiar with like NES collecting. Not crazy expensive, but it's up there for a sports game. We have Scat, which is Special Cybernetic Attack Team. Not sure if I've ever had that one. We have Dragon Warrior 3. Had plenty of times. And then this one, I believe, we just got the box for this one. And it was a duplicate box from my collection. So the box and manual was going to be for sale. I think my friend Sam wants it, but before I knew that he already had the cartridge, I was going to use this to complete that one. So this should be for sale separately. So this should be for sale cartridge only. And that is Contra Force, which is pretty expensive. And then this one, I don't think I've ever had. I told the customer that this was coming. They really, really want it, but they don't have dibs or anything like that. I'm going to try to get these on the website tonight, which is yesterday for you guys. So if you're interested in any of this stuff, check out the website. If you don't see it, it most likely has already sold. But the last one is Gargoyle's Quest 2. It's all the reflection is making it look weird. It's in a little protector. There it is. Gargoyle's Quest 2 for the NES in really, really nice condition. That's cool. And we're not done yet. Whoa! No, that's not good. I didn't think that they would fall out. Ooh. Everything's fine though. There's one PlayStation 1 game that just popped out the case. I think, well, I just broke the case by stepping on part of it. I think it was already broken, but it definitely broke some more. Trying to make sure I get all the pieces. So there's some plastic from the PS1 case. So I'm gonna have to change the case, but that's a complete bust a groove for PlayStation 1. And then, what's in this last little thing? Oh, okay. I'm gonna do this first before we show you what I just dropped on the floor. Because the stuff I dropped was the best stuff out of the bundle. Okay, so 2 more Switch games in here. we have Fallen Legion, Rise to Glory, the Collector's Edition for the Switch from NES America. I've got that one in my personal collection. And we also have Toki Retro Lector Edition, which was a GameStop exclusive. Big box here, sealed and all that. I don't think I have this one in the collection, so I'm probably going to be keeping that one. And then out of this last stuff here, there's definitely at least 2 of them, if not 3 of the 4 that I actually need for my personal collection. So I'm not 100% sure yet, but first we have Power Blade for the NES, which if you guys have been watching, we just got a box manual for this. This one has the plastic on it, but I don't think it's the original plastic. It's fully complete, but it doesn't have the H-seam, which I guess you guys can tell me if you have any information, if there was ever a different seal on this, but yeah, I don't think it is. It's kind of hard to see at the box protector, but there it is. Probably going to be a condition upgrade over my personal copy. We also have Uncharted Waters, which this one's complete, and I don't think I have this one. I have to double check. If I don't, I'm going to be holding on to it. Same with these last 2. I know I don't have one of them. This one I'm not 100% sure about, but I already showed you a cartridge that we got, but we have a second copy of Shatterhand, and this one does not have the manual, so this is just box and cartridge, but I actually think I have a manual for this at home. I'll have to double check because I'm not sure, but it's an awesome one to get. And then lastly, I think I've only ever owned 1 cartridge of this game, but this is a complete copy, definitely going into my collection, and that is RC Pro-Am 2, which, if you guys aren't familiar, this is a really hard to find game, even cartridge only. Complete copy is really, really tough to find. Very happy to get this one knocked off the list. Unintentionally, I have added a ton of NES boxes and manuals and complete games to my collection over the past couple weeks. It's crazy how that kind of just works out. Same with the Sega Saturn. I've gotten a ton of games for that. I'm trying to focus on GameCube and like Dreamcast, but I keep getting NES and Saturn games. I'm not complaining about that. I'm just saying we've gotten a lot of it recently, which is unexpected. It's weird how it works out like that. So, like I said, I'm going to try my best to get this stuff into the system and onto the website right now. As soon as I stop filming, I'm going to go start doing this. I may get the GameCube collection done as well. I'm really going to try. I'm trying to get everything done by Monday night. I told you either earlier or I think yesterday that we have some plans for the store, and we're going to begin working on those on either Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure. We're going to come in and work. Ryan is going to join us. It's not going to be like an all-day thing. I don't know if we're going to like hang out at all or do any sort of game night thing this week. There's just a lot of stuff to work on, but you will see that when it happens. But if I can't finish all this stuff before Monday, then when we do come into work, at least part of that time is going to have to be spent getting stuff into the system, which is not what we're trying to do on our day off. We have other things that we're trying to work on. So I'm going to do my best to get all this stuff done. I'm going to be staying late pretty much every single day, but between now and Monday to try to get that stuff done. We usually stay late on Monday anyway because we don't have to wake up early the next day. So I'll definitely be staying really late Monday, but I'm just hoping that we can get everything else done. If you heard that little squeaking noise, that was me moving this Captain Falcon amiibo on the hook. It probably sounded like a fart or something because it's so close to the camera. So guys, that's going to be it for today's vlog. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smack the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. I'm going to break in right here, guys, and let you know that the stuff that I'm about to unbox and show you has been entered into our system. However, we are having that issue again with the website where stuff is not uploading automatically. It's the same exact thing that was happening last time where certain things are not. if we have to create a UPC for it, then it's going on the website. If it doesn't have a photo, it's going on the website. So anything that's complete in box, anything that's like sealed or we're marking as worn or damaged, those are all going on the website. Your standard regular items are not. So a lot of like the really good cartridges that I'm about to show you guys, unfortunately are not on the website as of tonight. Me filming, it's 10 p.m. right now. I'm filming this after I've already finished the vlog. The developer has said that if it's the same issue as before, he knows how to fix it, but it's not going to be done till tomorrow, which for you guys watching this right now would be today. So hopefully the stuff is fixed, but as of right now, it's not working properly.